right, here we go. Looks like KIDZ wants to, KIDZ wants to go. I don't know, I want to be able to feel this out first. Well, it's just gonna go, I guess. Back to 80, 62, man, strong open on KIDZ. '70s. So '70s was a dip there. Dang, pretty fast. Pretty fast. We also have VRAX. Down again. Gee. Crazy. Up 404, down 70. Let's see what this thing wants to do. 10 seconds. There might be a dip. One more dip here. Oh, we have VRAX here. 24 cents. Might be going here. Need to take one share. Get that share out. There it is. Okay. All right, let's do it. 600. Could lose 60. I could lose, yeah, I could lose like 60 bucks. Okay, strong open so far on these two. Used to hold 26 VWAP. Next candle, hold 26. Or maybe this one here. Dip below 74. See how you're gonna dip under 74. All right, looks like this one's moving too. That one's moving as well. And I'm gotta pick one, huh? That's crazy. KIDZ over 4. Can you hold 4? Looks very choppy as well. Dip. Let's see how old you want to hold 4. And if it might continue here. No dip on this yet. 407 was that low. Sellers. Maybe dip right under 4. Dip right under 4. Right at 4. 9, 15. I'm a bit high on this. I think I'm a bit high on this. 9, I'm a bit high, but we'll take it. We'll take it right there for 10 cents. High on the dip. Not a big fan of that dip. I got in 09. I wanted to be in like lower four. Took a bit too long to see the stack on the ask, the seller stack. It took me some time to see that they were coming down, and when I bought, it was already kind of a bit too late. So might look for another dip down there. Need to shake everything. I need to shake everybody out. I will take a dip down 360. What's a full down 320? BFRG, not a lot of volume. BFRG. This has the most volume. KIDZ. This one keeps popping up these lows. Might take it down here. If it wants to get into 25, take 5K. Can make this work. 25, sure, I'll take this. No, out. No. Top of that gap. Okay. Okay. All right. I gotta shake this off. Listen, I gotta hold. I remember it's not a gap and go. It is a dip into a gap, so I have to hold. I know there are buyers here, so I either have to hold, commit to the game plan. That was a silly trade. Okay, let me start again. Let me start over. So it needs to hold 24.85. Dang it. This one gave a dip 393. So yeah, okay. That's what we thought. We gotta hold. We have a stop here. I didn't respect that stop, so we'll start over. That was our mistake. And we also have a target up here, 30s. It came up here and it immediately rejected. So we'll see if price wants to go in this direction. Retest. 419. Not sizing up yet on these moves. Don't trust them. It's SSR, KIDZ. Okay, so dips might be actually pretty good. So I'm gonna size up here. It's SSR. Good to know. Good to know. Okay, back to 25 again. Are you able to hold that level right under VWAP? 24, no, breaking. Okay. Fair enough, fair enough. BFRG, VRAX, ELAB. Which one is the one? Size up a little bit more. Here we have a dip right under 4. Yes. All right, I'll stay patient. All right, BFRG. We can make a move to 55. Quick move to 55 here. We got a full 45. Full 45. 43. Dip at 43. Okay, I didn't think it would dip there. It's lower than before. We traded this yesterday. So it could also be a dip down here, 37. Okay, well, staying patient today. It ain't. 8-8. Oh, wow. Okay. That was out of nowhere. That was really out of nowhere. How? How? That was out of nowhere. Okay. So it seems like we're getting some buying here. 14. I'll get in here. I'll get in here. Oh, and a 20. No, thank you. No, thank you. That dropped so fast. I'm thinking we're gonna get a nice gap and go here, but I'm out. I'm out of there. Good thing small size. That's what we do, small size. Jeez. That was rough, huh? That was rough. That was rough. Let's see that again. 20 out 14, I guess. Yeah, I guess I respected that. Here, are you able to hold 55? All right, I'll take that. 57. It goes to 55. I might get out, but this could hold 55, 60. One more big move. One more big move. One more big move. There it is. Come on. Unwinding because I don't know if it wants to do it. Choppy. It's at the highs. Oh. Okay, fine. We'll take that. So it's at the highs. I'm thinking this gap and go. It might hold 55. I'm unwinding because there's a lot of buying and selling here. I didn't feel too confident holding that. It looks like it's going to work. So buyers took over here. That's good. We have a dip here. I don't know about that. I don't know about this. 91. So BFRG pumping. So it's also the highs. Might need to retest back to 57. Yeah, so my read was sort of correct. Not to trust it too much. I could have held this for a little longer. Sure, get out 53 and so on, but you know, like I don't know. It's retesting here again. It depends. Let's see what develops. So we got a dip. Oh, this is a 5-minute gap. Oh no. 5-minute fair value gap. So we just literally dipped right on it. So the gap is from 93 to 67. So we could get a nice dip here. Maybe we get another dip. The market is on our side, and maybe we get another dip below 90. Here we go, below 90. See if we can catch another dip. Still looks pretty bullish. This gap is strong. 5-minute gap. 93 to 67. It's 30, almost 30 cents. See if I can get something here. Watching this for a kind of, I'm looking for, it might do like an obnoxious dip. If it's strong, it'll hold. By obnoxious, I mean like just like erratic, perhaps. Nope. No dip on that. 62 here. 64. I'll take this. One share. I mean 1,000 here. Looking for this move to keep going. Break over 70 here. I need this green. Flat is going to be 50. Yeah, flat. Flat on that. I was looking for that move. I was going to add for the break of 60. Okay, here we go. 87. I'll take 85. Tight stop, tight stop, tight. Take 84. This is SSR, so they can't push it any lower. So this has to pop here. Nope. Oh, tight stop. Dang. I'm trying to catch this low. This is a good area though. This is a good area though. Let me see 80s one more time. 83. I'll try one last time here. I'll try it one last time. You go 81. Yeah, I'll try this. 80. There it is. Okay, awesome. So I knew there was a dip in here. It's SSR. They can only push us so far down before they actually have to cover, right? So they're waiting for more selling, but you know, here we go. You have to. It's important here that we push to 90. Nice. Pushing to 90. All right. So I could take it at 90, 600 shares. Maybe we can get this. Okay, we also have a red gap, so we have to consider this. That's 94 right up here. It's a good dip though. Let me hold it. I'll hold to break even. Let's see what it does. No, brother, come on. Don't come down. Looking for a good play here. 88. It's a very strong 5-minute gap. Hopefully we can get this. Don't go to 70. It's going to retest my entry. Back over 80, back over 80, back over 80. Back over 80. Nice, 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 nice. Algo's hitting it at 80. A burst of green. That's awesome. Don't. Nice. Okay. Cool. So just forming a nice little double bottom right down here at 79. I'm glad I didn't stop out. Okay, here we go. One more time. Don't stop me out yet. Also, don't snap. If you snap, that's gonna suck. Don't snap. Don't snap. Buy. Buyers, 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 buyers here. We need some buyers here. There you go. Excellent. So the same way it snapped its way from like 84, or was it 84, something like that, to like low to 79, it snapped. It could snap again here. So I have to be careful. But it's strong so far at 80s, right? So we held once, twice, maybe 3 times here. Red gap on our heads, but maybe we can break it. Don't snap, don't snap, don't snap. 78, back to 80, back to 80, back to 80. I might have to get out here. Yeah, out. 76. I'll take that 64. That's a pretty low of the gap. That's a very low gap right there. So let me see what this can do. I mean, I'm at the lows here. So this is a 1-minute gap right at 62. So I could stop out 62 on this. How well it wants to hold. It's SSR, so the dips work really well on this, which is what I like. All right, so there we go. We got 10 cents here. Maybe we can get a nice bounce off this. 64 to 74. Here we go. Looking for a nice push. A nice amount of green here. Hopefully it doesn't die off. It might. It doesn't have the strength. It might actually die. It might actually die here. I'll give it a try. Whatever. I don't. What am I gonna risk? 2 cents? That's okay. It's a good entry. It's a great entry. 64. $64, 62, 64 one more time. 62 is my stop. Yeah, out. Okay, whatever. It was worth a shot. Tried it a ton, huh? Imagine this is actually the one. That is actually the one that goes. Ah, whatever. That actually might have been the one. Get stopped out 60 at the lows. Yeah, that actually might have been the one, huh? I'm having more success on BFRG. Oh my gosh. So we're calling this one out. Dang. So we may hit $2 on this. $2. Come on. Dip under 80. Quick dip under 80, and then we're gonna hit $2. Just 1K here. To be able to size on this. 80 dip. Yeah, 75. Mm. 75 on that dip, huh? Now this becomes a, I'll get out right there, break even. I would like to see this a little lower. What's this low? 73. I try to get it lower. 1 minute gap. 67 is that low. We could actually get a nice dip here. Let me see. Sizing up. 75. Give me a good dip here. Dang. Okay. That was nice. Nice. Gap and go here. Sizing down on this gap and go. See if we can hold 80 again and make our way to 90. Looks pretty strong, pretty bullish to do it right now. Oh shoot, this one resumed. Yeah. What's this? What's this? What's this? What's this? 36. Don't really had anything strong there. Just like a dip. Here we go. This could be a gap and go. 48. Well, that was 55. Dips are working well. I must say dips are working well. 58, 57. There's a seller there. I don't know this one. I don't have much of a target on this. 55. No, I might be a little too late on this. Hmm. Got two stocks here. Gotta take a trade. It seems like I need to take a trade. You know? 55 to 48 here. But I don't know where. There's a dip here with a stop at 48. It's pretty choppy. Okay, that was good. There's a lot going on. I'm not able to focus. Let me see. Okay. Small size here, holding for 72. See if we can get the breakout here. Might actually dip. Might go. Okay, out. Small size, good. So looking for that breakout. Didn't hold that gap. That's all right. We'll hold that. Giving it a try. It's worth the shot down here, though. Choppy action. Yes, it was worth down here. But haven't been looking at this at all. Off the hold. I don't know if I'm confident enough to take that off the hold. I'll stay patient. This seems to be slowing down quite a bit. Or not. 80. Again, a gap and go here. These breakouts seems to be strong. Is there a little dip here? Is there a little dip? Is there a little, the 82? We'll take it. Buyers, buyers. I'm in at 81, so stop is 80. This is actually a really good fill. I don't know if I'll get it. That candle doesn't look too good. We have to get buyers here. We need some buyers here. Yep, 79. Breaking 80. Needed to hold 80 there. All right. I'm gonna wait for a dip. That's the best thing I can do. Wait for a dip into a gap. Two gap and goes haven't worked. Maybe there's a dip here. 36 to 28. Here, 69 to 73. Okay, interesting. Let's make a move to $3 here. 67 is that low. I want to catch a good dip here. I think we can make it here. 67. Any dips on this will be pretty tight stop. My gap is going to be pretty huge. Yeah. It's kind of frustrating. I wasn't able to catch this move. Here we go. High of this is 309. 67 is here. Volatility, dip under 3. 90s, 96. 96 again. It's a little candle. I don't like the small candle, given the fact that this has some volatility. So looking for a dip here. The low that was 96. Looking for a dip. 93 was that dip. It's very fast. 3 more seconds on this. I get a dip here below 93 in the 80s. Anything in the 80s? In the 80s? Anything in the 80s? Tight stop. In the 80s. Give that dip, brother. There are buyers, but I feel like 80s could be good. There it is, 80. I got in 93, bro. Okay, fine. I try to get in on the 80s, but I got 93. Stop is going to be pretty flat here. Pretty flat if it doesn't go. Nice. Bang. There you go. Okay. Cool. So since it's SSR, also the pops get shorted pretty fast. Algos are shorting those pops quickly. So good trade there. 1K. Not bad. Try to get it under 90, but got filled 93. That's okay. We stick with it. Then we find ourselves with a nice exit there. Let's see. 93, 12. Very nice exit. So what are we going to do here? Gap and go. Slicing down on this gap and go. 04. I don't really trust it here. But it could go. I don't trust it. I'll take 200. Dip. I'll take 9. Tight stop. Super tight stop. If it wants to keep going. 200 shares, not much. Seeing if the volume keeps going. Nope. Oh. Yeah. So there you go. Worth a shot. If the squeeze wants to carry on. Quick trade right there, 09204. Small size. This one gave a dip, nice bounce. BFRG might be the one for me, man. I think I could get something nice here. So we like a dip here, possible GV. Honestly, low action. I honestly don't know if I want to take this. Has to get into this gap, 33, 32. Maybe I'll take a dip there, but nothing much. Nothing much so far. BFRG making a move. BFRG. It's going to be up here. We need to get over this red gap. So maybe we'll get over that gap. 70 over 76, I could do it. GV, it's SSR, so maybe we can get a nice move. Do we have even a target? We don't really have a target on this. It's got news. Two topping wicks on the 5-minute, sorry, 15-minute. Possible target 41. Okay, here we go. Is that something we want to take? No. Back over this. Back over 32. We have another one right here. Yeah, it's not a good one, is it? I'll wait 30 minutes for the last bit of momentum. Otherwise, it's pretty much done. VFRG looks like we're going to make a move here. Let's see. Size up here on this dip could be interesting here. Sizing down, it's kind of late in the day. Might not be the move, but could give a nice opportunity maybe. High of 192, target $2. It's 11:12 in the day. Maybe. Let's see. 76 or 72. We'll keep it small. Size into it. $76. Ooh, 70. A little low. Lower than I would like. Lower than I would like, but if you get over 72, okay, out. Lower than I would like. Price action went a little lower than I had anticipated. Yep, rejection. Lost 2 cents, I think. 3 cents, actually. Uh, all right. Oh, actually, the 5 minute never went away. 5 minutes stayed there. Oh, okay, well. Moving on. Good thing I didn't try it 63K because I knew something was off about this one. Okay, mask. What's it gonna be? So we did trade this. This is the one we did well on. Has great range. So 54. We could tap it here. Small size. Looking to add to this. $66, $65. So I like this better now. I like this gap a little better because we are third time trying this red gap. So my analysis tells me we might break this, so I need a dip here to 65, under 65, 63, 62. I'll take 63. Nice. So in there, 63, 67, 68. I like this area. So let's see, tight stop. We might get a squeeze, so it would be a lovely squeeze. If we come down to 60 on the next candle, that could also happen. Tight stop. Hopefully it's strong and we hold 65. Nice. 67. Nice. Good bounce, good bounce. Confident here. This could be a good trade. So sitting back, relaxing. Coming back down. Ooh, okay. Some volatility here, which is interesting. But buyers are stepping in. Come on, baby. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let me get that winner. Looks pretty squeezy here. Needs to go here. Needs to go. 68. Here we go. Green again. Green, come on, go, go. 13 seconds. I'll wait this 15-second. See what it wants to do. It may reject here if it doesn't go in this next candle. So I'm gonna have to take it out. It's gonna reject. Green, I need to see green here. Green, there you go. That's the green I want to see. Come on, baby, let's go. 71, 72. I'm gonna get out in the 80s. Beautiful. What I said. What did I say, bro? Yes. And I got out 200. 200 at 22. Yes, I got everything out. Let's go. Let's go. That's a pretty nasty drop here. Low that gap is 74. 80 seems to be a good spot. Under 80, stop 74. Buyers at 80. Buyers at 80. Let's see how 80 holds. Quick little trade here, not much. See how 80 holds here. Buyers. Buyers, 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 buyers. Buyers. Looking to get in. Looking to get out. That's 85, 84, 83, 83. It's just small size, but I want to be able to catch a good, I want to be able to understand where it is that I'm buying it. So if I'm reading price action here, 84, 83 seem to be holding. 86, 87 might be too high. Yep. Well, we also have that red gap right there, right on our heads. Small red gap over the green gap. Also, heavy rejection on the 5-minute. $82. Small green volume. Might still have some more room to go down. It's 80s. $65. It could short can smack this down to 65. $74 is that low. Okay, I like this. 78, 70, in at 79. I want to see this quick. I mean, it's a good low. If it retests my entry or like 78 perhaps, then yeah, I gotta get out. Out. All right, fair enough. We try getting a dip at the lows of this gap. There are buyers, but it seems to be coming lower. Came down to 75, popped off 75. I don't know. I thought it was a good low. I could still hold it for the break of 74, which probably would have been the right thing to do, considering that there are buyers in this zone. Um, yeah, maybe that should have done that. Because now we're getting this move. Because I also didn't think about my risk, right? So I'm risking if it's to 74, I'm in at 79, so I'm risking 5 cents. So then I would be looking for 15, 10, 15, 10 to 15 cent pop. So I'm looking for 89 to 94 for a nice 15 cent pop to 94. And probably would have gotten it here. Yeah, I didn't think about that. I didn't actually really didn't think about that. Ah, okay. We might see 94 here. This gap it's at 95, so we might touch this gap. Yikes. So that's kind of the risk that's kind of the risk I have to acknowledge. So 79 risking 5 cents, a little bit more, probably 6 cents, around five. Let's just put it five. Easy number to think about. 5 plus 200 shares, that's $20. Risking $20, but on the other side, I'm making six. No, no, I'm risking $10. Risking 10 to the other side to make 30. Not bad. Pretty good day though. We're leveling up. Nice, nice patience, nice way. Not trading a lot of garbage. Good review yesterday we did on the trades. There were some trades that I had to skip, so today I think we did a good job of skipping some of those. I know exactly that feeling of like missing a trade and trying to compensate by taking another bad trade. So, that's something I gotta get away from, and which I did. I did today, I think, for the most part. Um, yeah, I think so. Anyway, good day, 437. You can see it down here, 437. Lost on VRAX and KIDZ. It's BFRG. Yeah, this one I made $5. And honestly, I gave some good moves here. Honestly, Mass gave the best moves. Like this one here, off the hold. I didn't really trust it, but man, it was nice. I'm glad it came back around and gave another move. All right, anyways, I think that might be it for today. This could be good here. We have a red gap on our heads, though. Dang. I don't know. We could move like a little bit, but not much. All right, we're gonna take this day 437. Very nice day. Accuracy very low, but my winners are much, much bigger than my losers. Let's take a look. So, I mean, I only took 4 winners today. The rest were all losers, which it didn't actually feel like it, but I kept most of them pretty tight, which is good to see, you know? Kept most of them pretty tight, sized down on some areas, and took the right trades. Took this 3K trade, which was worth it. I'm not afraid of taking 3K or 5K. I've done it here, but even this one, I probably could have held a little longer. 200 in some areas, and then racing it up to a thousand. I've taken 1,000 on it as well, and I've taken 600 on it. So playing around with the size depending on the time of day. Right, 1,000 right here at 10 in the morning, and then 600 later on. But beautiful trade, man. That was such a beautiful, what a banger. Good to see that. All right, let's take a look. So we'll do it very quickly today. Took this trade, gap and go, immediately rejected. So let's put this right there in order of execution. Yeah, immediately reject the gap and go. Next, I take this dip into the gap. Very nice. I tried to get it under 90, got 93 fill. All right, we're holding break even at this point because we didn't get the fill. If price action returns to my entry, I'm out. Because I don't have much leverage. The top of the gap is right here. The low of it is 93, so I'm basically in at the top of the gap. So I gotta cut that break even. If I was in maybe here 78, I'd be able to hold to like 75, maybe to break of 70. The top of this gap is 67. I'm willing to give it more room. It all depends where I'm buying. It all depends where I'm buying and where I get filled, right? So if I would have gotten filled right under 90, like 88, I would have been like, okay, sure, test 88, test 87, test 90. I'd be okay, because I'm at the lows of this candle. All right. So basically a game time decision. Waited for this move, got the break of 3, immediately out right on that break because it's SSR. People are shorting. Look at these. There are a lot of topping wicks. So it's SSR. I'm thinking this thing it's not. It's going to. People are going to short it on the pops, and that's exactly what happened here. It's it goes up to 86, comes back down, up to 86, comes back down. So it gets shorted on the pops. And also the dips work really well. That's the reason why I didn't get a good fill under 90. Taking this gap and go, rejected immediately, I think. Taking another one. Okay, this is the massive trade of the day. Absolutely beautiful. So took this 1-minute gap right here. It was holding 63, 64, and I'm thinking it was holding very suspiciously. I like it. It's within the gap. It's not coming down. The volume is coming down. Yeah, red volume is not as high anymore, right? Green volume is increasing, so we might see something here. We also had a red gap here that we approached it once and twice. So this is the third time we're gonna approach it. Anyway, topping wick. Oh, I was close to thinking, man, this might not actually hold. It tested my entry here. It almost tested it here. Anyway, I was thinking of getting out in the 70s. But this next candle, I was like, okay, this has to work right now because if it doesn't work, it's going to fail and I need to get out probably like break of 60 or break even. And bang, we get the most beautiful squeeze out right there, 69 and 22. Sorry, 319 and 22. Excellent trade. Took one more little trade right here, which I could have potentially held this to the break of 74. Would have held through here, out maybe 314. Something to look into. I mean, small size. I was looking for this to work right away. Anyway, BFRG, we took one trade on this here on this gap and go at the highs. I wasn't very comfortable at the highs, so started unwinding this quickly. Yeah, at the highs, 3K, you know, how many green candles in a row? I'm like, it's holding, it's holding. I'm just gonna take it here. It was not the best quality, I must say. But it kept holding, went a little higher to 73. You know, if I would have held a few more minutes, the level 2 on tape was not giving me the look that it was going to keep going. But nevertheless, my stop was 53, which is kind of a long stop. So it wasn't even 53, honestly. It was maybe 55. What's the low? That's 55, yeah. Maybe I did a good job. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. Because if I would have held this, stuck to my guns, break of 55, out right here, you know, 69, maybe out here, would have come down here again, holding 1K maybe, and still wouldn't break 55. Comes all the way up here to 85. So, um, it's one of those things, right, that I have to commit. So, I was in with 3K. So, yeah, I have to review this on my own and see what I can determine. I want to hold, but at the same time, what do I do when price action doesn't tell me that, right? So I gotta treat what's in front of me and possibly keep an eye on it and get back in here again as I notice that 55 keeps holding strong. So taking a gap and go here. I think it failed. I don't know what is this? I don't know why I took this. Taking this dip here, 75. What happened here? I don't know. Got to review why did I take that? Can I skip those? Gap and go here. Yeah, failed right away. Nope. Yeah, taking this dip here on the gap. On the gap, what was this? Oh yeah, there was a gap right here. Taking this dip. I wanted to get this dip on this gap here, but price action didn't hold. It bounces to 74. I'm thinking, okay, this is looking okay. Is it gonna bounce? Is it actually gonna bounce and hold this gap? Nope, break 70 out. 30-cent loss. Anyway, VRAX, little trade here on the gap. Not the best trade, honestly. KIDZ, it was really hard to tame this one at the open. A lot of volatility, gap and go, got some of that. Didn't get it here on the gap and go. Try it on the dip, nope. Try it again, nope. Tried it here. Oh yeah, oh yes. So I tried this 3 times. This was a 5-minute gap, I think, and it looked really good. So I tried it here 85, nope. Tried it here 85 again. I said it was holding, nope. Tried it 80, nice bounce all the way to 90. Didn't take it, looking for a better bounce. Breaks 80 out 77. Nope. Trying it 64 on this other 1-minute gap here. 64, I'm thinking, okay, I got it. Nope, out 60, bounces here. Keeps coming down. Yeah, it was really hard to tame this one. But only a $34 loss because I took a nice winner. So having a good winner, you know, that actually fits your strategy, you're able to sustain these losses, right? So even though I took 400 shares here, I could take a 600 share and keep it tight and still, you know, give it a few tries. So that's why it's good to have that risk to reward. It's good to have your average winners be bigger than your average loser. So happy about this. Anyway, we're gonna finish the month up 1,500, 13 after fees. All right. I think we'll take this. We'll take this. We've sized up. We've taken a lot more size than we've done in the past. We've hit our heads against the wall a few days on the 4th, on the 10th, on the 23rd, on the 17th. Unable to keep those days tight, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. 5 days, which accumulates to, let's say, 1,000, 2,200 maybe. Oh, well, I can see this. I can see this. I can see this. These are all my losses. 4,000. Well, not 4,000. I mean, some of these are actually okay. Like this one is 300. So say 300, 400. $400 in losses that are okay. Red days are gonna happen. But these, maybe these two are also okay. 250 and 219. Maybe that's also okay. So to be generous and be forgiving to myself, I would say 1,100, 1,500, 1,500. So there was another 1,500 that could have been avoided. So this month could have been a 3K month. But what matters the most is that I capture the moves that fit my strategy. Trading less and being more accurate. Not accuracy too much, but taking those trades and my risk to reward fitting, be more fitting, I guess, here, right? Very nice risk to reward, even though the accuracy is low. Very nice risk to reward, even though the accuracy is low. Very nice risk to reward, even though the accuracy is 50%. Very nice. So risk to reward is good, but you know, what happened this day? Oh yeah, I gave it back on one trade, I think. Yeah. Yeah. So that was good for me. Okay, so that was good. So this day I didn't spiral, knowing that I lost. I was up almost $300. I didn't spiral and lose even more than I should, right? Kind of just called it a day, which is good. I should do that more, you know. I should definitely do that more. There were some other days in here that I probably had a green day and went red too much. Yeah. Dang it. And trading way too much. Trading way too much. Look at this. Way too much. Okay. Anyways, we're gonna end the month like this. 1,500. The year we're up almost 4K in the year. Well, after fees and commissions, 3.3, 3,300. Very nice. 300, almost $400 in commissions, in fees rather. 2 to 1. Good. Almost a 2 to 1. 1 to 2. Whatever. Anyway, come over to Mr. Profit, create your accounts, try our free trading analysis tool. So select a broker, add a file, and try it. Give it a try. You'll get this view, basically. This is the view that you'll get. This one right here. You can toggle between different stocks, see your stats really quickly. It's free. Free to use. You don't need to pay anything. But if you want to join us, use the full features, the calendars, the stats, the metrics that I have for you. $5 a month, 50 a year. I'm the developer, so I'm an engineer. I built this thing myself. And I know how to keep prices low because I know how to save money with tech, right? So that's how I'm able to keep the prices low. So come over to Mr. Profit, give it a try, man. Try it out. 7-day free trial. If you like it, it's only $5 a month. It's the most affordable analytics platform out there. So, and honestly, that's my way in which I can get users because I offer the low prices and I got basically all the stats. And it looks beautiful, man. If you look at this is absolutely beautiful. Charts, calendars, the way the data is displayed, charts. Yeah, look at this. Beautiful charts to see your entries and exits. Journaling, beautiful journaling that fits right above your stats. So it's basically this page. You click this button right here and it opens the journal. Beautiful, nice. Look at all your trades. You can delete them if you want. You can create multiple trading accounts. If you trade from different brokers. All of that for $5 a month. All right, so that's it for me today. Tomorrow will be the first day of the month, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.